What happens when Gotham's most iconic villain dives deeper into his fractured psyche? Welcome to Popcorn Plug. Today, we're unraveling Joker, Folie, the twisted sequel that blurs the lines between madness and heroism. The question is Joker a supervillain or Gotham's unexpected anti-superhero?
Arthur Fleck, portrayed masterfully by Joaquin Phoenix, is the heart of this dark symphony. A man once overlooked and discarded by society, Arthur's transformation into the Joker isn't just about donning face paint, it's a psychological metamorphosis. He evolves from a fragile, broken individual to a symbol of rebellion and chaos. But in Folie, Arthur's journey takes an even more surreal turn. As he spirals deeper into madness, he invites us to question the nature of villainy and heroism. Is his chaos a mirror to society's own fractures, or is it something entirely his own? Harleen Quinzel, Harley Quinn, Lady Gaga steps into the chaotic shoes of Harley Quinn, breathing new life into this iconic character. Dr. Harleen Quinzel begins as a psychiatrist, drawn to Arthur Fleck's enigmatic psyche. But as their connection deepens, her own identity begins to unravel. Holly isn't just Arthur's accomplice, she's his equal, a partner in chaos who adds her own theatrical flair to their twisted tale. Gotham isn't merely a setting, it's a living, breathing entity in this film. Its crumbling infrastructure, pervasive corruption, and simmering unrest serve as both the backdrop and the catalyst for Arthur and Holly's descent. Gotham becomes a reflection of their madness, amplifying their actions while hinting at the city's desperate need for salvation. It's here that the seeds of Gotham's greatest conflict are sown, with chaos and order battling for dominance. Arthur's transformation ignites a movement. In the first film, Gotham's oppressed embraced the Joker's chaos. In Folie, this evolves into a darker, organized force, aiming to create a world ruled by chaos.
The 2019 Joker was a cultural phenomenon. With Joaquin Phoenix delivering an Oscar-winning performance, it gave us a raw, gritty origin story rooted in realism.
It wasn't just a film, it was a deep dive into the mind of Arthur Fleck, a man broken by society and his own unraveling psyche. But Joker, Folie, takes a bold step forward, pushing the boundaries of the genre. The sequel introduces a surreal twist, a musical element, yes, a musical. At first glance, this might seem jarring, but think about it, what better way to showcase Arthur's spiraling madness than through rhythm and melody.
Gotham's world of crime and tragedy becomes a stage where chaos dances to its own tune. This approach transforms the film into a dark symphony, blending despair and creativity in a way we've rarely seen in cinema.
Superheroes are often defined by their morality and their sense of justice. They protect the innocent, fight for what's right, and inspire hope.
But what if a hero's journey starts with pain, rejection, and chaos? Arthur Fleck forces us to reconsider the archetype of a hero. Could his madness be his superpower?
Unlike traditional villains, Joker doesn't simply react to Gotham, he redefines it. In the first film, his actions sparked a movement, turning him into a symbol of rebellion against a corrupt system. In Folie, we see him evolve further, not as a criminal mastermind, but as a transformative figure. His chaos disrupts the status quo, forcing the city to confront its deepest flaws. In a twisted way, that's the mark of an anti-superhero, someone who brings change, even if through destruction.
Enter Harley Quinn. Lady Gaga's portrayal brings a fresh dimension to the character, blending theatricality with vulnerability. From her origins as Dr. Harleen Quinzel, a psychiatrist drawn into Arthur's madness, to her transformation into Harley Quinn, she mirrors Arthur's descent. But is she merely a sidekick, or is she the true star of this story?
In Folie, Holly isn't just a partner in crime, she's Arthur's equal, a co-architect of their shared chaos. Their dynamic evokes Gotham's most iconic duo, Batman and Robin, but with a sinister twist. Together, they form a destructive partnership that challenges traditional notions of heroism and villainy. Gotham isn't just a setting in this film, it's a character. In traditional superhero stories, Gotham is a playground for heroes, a city that needs saving.
But in Joker, Folie, it's a canvas for villains to paint their madness. The city reflects the psyche of its inhabitants, broken, chaotic, and unpredictable.
What's fascinating is how Arthur's rise as the Joker might inadvertently inspire Gotham's savior. The seeds of Bruce Wayne's transformation into Batman are buried in this chaos. Arthur and Bruce are two sides of the same coin, each shaped by the city's darkness. Their paths are intertwined, each feeding off the other's existence.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the musical element. Why a musical? Because chaos has rhythm. The title Folie translates to madness shared by two, and music becomes their shared language of destruction. The musical sequences aren't just about spectacle, they're a narrative device. They provide a window into Arthur and Harley's fractured minds, blending their emotions and perspectives into something surreal yet deeply human. The music amplifies the story, turning moments of despair and chaos into hauntingly beautiful performances. So, what's the verdict? Joker, Folie isn't just a sequel, it's a challenge to the superhero genre. It dares us to see villains through a new lens, where madness is both a flaw and a strength. Arthur Fleck's journey isn't about redemption or morality. It's about transformation and the power of chaos. But the ultimate question remains, is Arthur Fleck truly a villain, or is he Gotham's anti-superhero in its darkest hour? The answer might depend on how we view madness as a curse, or as a method to the madness of the world.